friends, crafty friends. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my craft room, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm working on my Alice in Wonderland journal today, little golden book. And so I have two previous, I think, one or two previous. Anyway, these will be all in my junk journal playlist, which I'll have linked below in case you missed the beginning. But today I want to do a little bit more work on the cover. So what I want to do first is, I mentioned putting rickrack in my last video, rickrack here and on the back, you know, over this where this paper meets the book. But I found this pretty kind of gingham, light blue and white ribbon in my stash. And, you know, I specifically put this away. I mean, kind of like saved it for an Alice in Wonderland journal because it's that blue and white gingham. So I'm going to put this right here. I think it looks really, really cute, and it's just perfect for this journal. So we're going to go ahead and just dig right in here and get going on this. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just cut a piece right here. I think we can do that. I think I can do that. Pretty much right there. This has lines on it, so it makes it easy to figure out where to cut without measuring. Right there. And I'm going to use a little bit of my Fabri-Tac and just glue this down right here. Kind of like half of the ribbon will be on here and half the ribbon will be on the book. So I'm going to put glue right there where the paper meets the book on this front cover. I think I'm going to do the back cover a little different from this side. So we'll do that next. But this, when I tried yellow rickrack, which would look nice. Also, if you don't have, you know, if you're doing something like this, the yellow rickrack looked really pretty. And I have light blue, regular, like big rickrack, and light blue, baby rickrack. And both of those looked cute. But when I got this out, it just looks so, I don't know, so perfect to me. So isn't that cute? Okay, let's put some on the back. So let's measure out a piece again. So I hope everyone's having a nice new year, or I'm not sure when this video will be posted, before or after the new year, but one way or the other, I hope you're having or going to have a nice new year. All right. And that you had a nice Christmas. And for those of you that maybe are having a hard time this time of year, I hope that you are able to find some peace and some joy through your relatives and friends at this time of year. And maybe even your crafty YouTube friends. Hopefully, right? I mean, I think that's kind of what we're all about, right? The YouTubers just want to inspire, bring a little joy to people through crafting. Okay, I put that on the paper there, on the edge of the paper pretty much, but I'm going to push it over onto the paper a little more than I did on the front. Let me straighten that out. Let me straighten it out before it gets glued down. I picked it up again. Okay, so I want some of the flowers to show though, because they're so pretty. And that really makes it the contrast between the flower pattern and this blue and white gingham. Just those two patterns just look really pretty together. Okay, that's going to be how it is. Okay. All right, and I need to cut a little bit. I have a little bit of extra right here. Let's see which side. I think I can see it best on this side. These scissors are really sharp. These are I try to save these to cut my fabric. They're from Dollar Tree, but they're very sharp. They're great at cutting fabric. They're just little Westcott scissors. And I like them so much. I think I bought a few pairs in case I lose them because I like them so much. Okay, and because, you know, $1.25, you can't beat that, or $1. I think they were $1 when I got them. So, okay, there's our back cover. Doesn't that look adorable so far? Oh, I was going to get my clusters out. I forgot. I'll try to do that before this video is over. But the next thing I wanted to do was add a pocket on the inside and also show you the other things I have to put in here. So, first of all, I picked out a pocket. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Hold on, let me find it. Here it is. Okay, yeah, here it is. Yes, so inside, I decided I do want to put a pocket here. And I have this. It says hello there, so I thought that would be the perfect starting little, you know, you open up the journal, it says hello there. And these colors will go with these colors, but I thought it needed to be set apart a little bit. So I was going to put it on here on this cardstock. So let me move this over and we'll cut a piece. And let me move everything over. Quite a few things here cluttering up my desk. I cleaned up my craft room a little bit more today. I'm going to do a little overview of my craft room on probably New Year's Day. I usually do a little, you know, well, last year, like I said, I know I said this before, but I was reorganizing my craft room, so I was finishing that up at the beginning of last year. And so I have a whole playlist, which I will link under that, under that video. I want to go down on its own. I'll link my whole, this might be a little bit too big. I'll cut it in again in a second. I just want to get this overall shape here. Cut around this piece. Yeah, so as you can see, I cut apart my cut-aparts to do this. I cut apart all the, I don't think I cut them all apart, but I cut apart 2 sheets of the cut-aparts. And I'll show you what I did with the other one that I showed you, that I cut part of it and used the strips on the cover there. So I'll show you what I did with the rest of that in just a second. Oh, I had one scrap from that. But as I was saying, in my organization, you know, my craft room overall kind of little look-see, on January 1st, which is when it will probably be, I will show you, I will link my craft room organization playlist. Okay, I got it out. Now let me find my, I kind of got a bunch of my scrapbook paper piled here. I think I covered up I might have to pause to find it, but I think I covered, hold on. Oh, here it is. I didn't cover it up. That's right here. Yeah, I want to round these corners a little bit. So let me try this first, just rounding the bottom corners and leaving the tops squared off. Let me see what that looks like. So let's see what that looks like. We could actually even have a double pocket. I wasn't really planning on that though. But there, see, that looks really pretty. And then it will set it apart. Here's the cover. Just make sure it's upright. And see, now it doesn't, see, it doesn't look so cluttered like if you were just to put this down. Not that you couldn't get away with that. That's pretty. But I just thought it would look even better like this. Okay. Now, I'm going to not do a double pocket here. There's going to be plenty of pockets and tuck spots throughout, so it's not needed. And so I'm just trying to decide. I think I do want to leave that squared off and just round it on the bottom. I do think that looks nice. So let's go ahead and glue this down. And as you know, this is from the scrapbook paper kit that I'm using here. If you didn't see the first 2 videos, it's from Echo Park Alice in Wonderland collection kit. And I've got all my scrapbook paper, my collection kits that I'm using right now, and I'll tell you in the video when I use them, on sale at echopark.com. And if you like this paper and it's not on sale right now, just wait. Actually, go and register at their website, and they'll send you an email and a text if you want them to. Whatever you sign up for, email, text, or both. I have both. So I get an email and a text when they have a sale. And then they send you the link to their sale. You can go right in there, look at all the whatever's on sale, and there you go. You got a good deal. You can get really good deals on scrapbook paper. Or they also sell ephemera. I got some ephemera in the sale. They had a sale on a chipboard, you know, like chipboard stickers, but I didn't buy, and I think stickers too, and I didn't buy any of that because I already have enough stickers. I have enough scrapbook paper too, but you know, that's my weakness. So, and I think I'll use it. So, I mean, I plan on it. So, okay, so I just put a glue around the sides and the bottom, and I'm gluing this down here. And I'll have plenty of room to stick something in, and it'll be coming out the top here. So we're all good upright and everything. I like to double, triple check that. Okay, so it'll be like this. We open up and then it says hello there. And a little pocket to put something in. Now also we can put a little pocket in the back. So I didn't pick out anything for that. I wanted to do that with you and show you what else I have. And we'll do that together. I just want to make sure there's a little bit of wet stickiness right there. You can't see the glue, I don't think, but just a little bit of stickiness. So I'm going to lay that over there so it doesn't stick to my paper here. If I were to lay it down, it might stick there. So let's take the, and I did put a bunch of pages in here too. I'll show you that in a second. Oh, let me show you the one pocket now that I already mentioned it. The one page there I cut the two strips here. I cut on the cover. This strip right here off of on one side was this pretty pattern, and on the other side was cut aparts. So I cut a piece to fit in here. I just had to cut a strip about like that off the bottom, so I have that scrap here. But then the rest of it I folded in half, glued the sides, put a little hole, you know, half hole thumb notch here, and now I have a little pocket there, and there's the cut aparts in there. You can see them, but that's okay, and you can see that there, but that's okay. So that'll be in there as a large pocket. Okay, so now back cover. We're going to pick out a pocket. Let's see, put this over here. Okay, so here's the rest of the cut aparts that I cut apart right here. So, well, you know, why don't we do a big one? I just now thought of that. I haven't thought about, you know, what I would want to put here. So let me look at all the big ones, because that would fit there perfectly. What does it say? Why, sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. So it's Alice in Wonderland, you know how it is. Okay, here's another one that says Alice in Wonderland. So that would look pretty there too. And they're both, you know, horizontal, so that's cool. You could do, of course, one like this and have this like this, and then your tuck spot would be like that. I really like these two though, so I'm going to stick with that. Let's see if there's any more of those to choose from, and then we'll choose one of these if that's it. So here's all the little 4x4 squares. And of course one of those could be a tuck spot too, but I'm not going to. This is another vertical, and this is a vertical. Okay, so we have chosen, we have narrowed it down to these two, and I think that I'm going to use this one. I'm not going to hesitate, and I'm not going to save that for another Alice in Wonderland journal. I'm just going to, in this year, or in 2023, I stopped saving things. That's what I've said, and I'm sticking to it. So, and then I'm just going to put glue around the edges there. So, and then, okay, I showed you the middle pocket. Oh, I was going to go grab my clusters. So after this, I'll go grab my clusters. This kind of is different from the other one, where I don't feel like it needs any kind of a frame. See, it already has a frame. See that? So we don't need a frame around this one. It has its own frame. So it's perfect, right? So cute. I'm going to make it flush over here with the edge of the book and down, you know, all across the bottom. So the coils will go in over here. And again, I have a little bit of stickiness here, so I'm going to leave that to dry. Let me pause and go and get my clusters, and we'll see if we can find one to cover this. But as I was doing the cut-aparts, I also noticed all of these cute little cut-aparts too. So we could change our mind if we want to. In just 1 second. Okay, so here's my cluster, little cluster bin. I get these at Dollar Tree. And I like to be able to see through my storage and my containers. So even though I have a label right here, you know, I like to, I don't know, that's what I've found through the years, that I really like being able to see what is in there. So anyway, this just opens up, and we're going to look for a little cluster that would match in there. There's one staring at me right here that has this little pink flower that's like the same color as this pink, so we could use that one. Let's see, that looks cute right there. And I'm not going to dig too deep because, I mean, that's perfect. See, I've got all of these ready. This is full of clusters. If you haven't seen my cluster bin before, my last time I made clusters, I just made tons. Oh, here's the bag with the little ones too. I put smaller ones in this little bag and bigger ones in here. Just 1 second. Okay, someone just stopped by. I had to pause there for a second. But okay, we have that one. And then I wanted to look in here because these are the smallest ones that I made. So let me see. So Alice in Wonderland. So if there's any Alice in Wonderland type little ones. And they had to be big enough to cover that barcode too. Like that has a little piece of candy on it. That is, technically it pretty much covers it up if I wanted to use something like that. And that's pretty cute. Okay, and let's see, I'm trying to think of animals that are in Alice in Wonderland. Butterflies, the little caterpillar, bunnies. Okay, I'm looking at the little cards here to remind me of the characters. So I have a cat one here. Not that I couldn't use that, but it has to be the right color. You know, I mean, it doesn't have to be the right colors. I could pull any one out of here and it would look cute, right? Let's see, do I have any? I have some bees in here. And here's a butterfly, but see, it's the wrong. I mean, that would look cute there, but not. I think that one looks better. So I'm not going to dilly-dally, but just kind of want to see. This little bird looks cute too. See, that would look cute too. I could use that if I wanted to. That looks pretty adorable. I could even use a little cat. Little cat one. So cute. These are little wooden buttons. Oh, here's a little owl. That's cute, but it's kind of horizontal. Yeah, I was just using up little pieces of scrap fabrics and things there. So, okay, so let's go with this one, the first one. That's how it works sometimes. Just go with the first thing you see, be done. Okay, so I'm going to put it like that, just with some Fabri-Tac. Oh, I left one out. I left the candy out. Here, hold the phone. Let me put this away. Yeah, I'm not going to change my mind and use one of the. I just think it looks cute. I'm not going to change my mind and use one of the cut-aparts, because I think clusters look really super cute. Actually, we could use a little one on the front. There's the price is not on the front of this one, but there's a number there, and not that I have to cover it up. It's just there's a little room there where I could put something. So if there's room where I can put something, I like to put something if I can. So let me put a little bit more glue over here. So this is all. I don't want this to come up when people, like when someone's handling the book, you know, I don't want it to be flopping around or anything. Okay, so I think I had it like this. So it's all inside the cover. If it were to stick out, that would be fine. I just don't happen to really need it to, or want it to stick out, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But isn't that cute? Okay. All glued down on the bottom. Feels like. Okay, there we go. Make sure there's no glue there so it doesn't get on my book, on my covers, but there's our little pocket there. Okay, so I've got a lot of papers in here. I'm not going to show you now, but I told you I was going to cut up and get into my papers. So I've got all the papers in here that I'm going to put in here. Now, let's see, what else did I say? Was there anything else I could do on camera today? I have the stickers. We might be able to do a little bit of that together, and I wanted to show you what else I had to use in here, or what else I'm going to try to use besides stickers. I have these things that I have been putting aside. So here's the sticker page from the collection kit. Lots of cute stickers. And then here is some papers. I think there's 2 different patterns in here. These are papers from Temu. And so if I need to back something with writing paper, see, this could be writing paper, or just want to decorate something. Oh, these are lots of different patterns. And they're double-sided too, so I have that, and then I have these little postage stickers, which I used a lot of these already making ephemera, so I have a lot of ephemera ready. If you saw, actually I don't know when that one's going to post. There's going to be a video where I made ephemera when I was in Florida, and you'll see that, where I used a lot of these little postage stickers. And then I have this, which I put aside with my Alice in Wonderland stuff. And these make good little writing spots too if I need to back a journaling card or whatever, cut apart with some writing space. See, these go along with, let's see, are they upside down? These go along kind of with, I thought, with the Alice in Wonderland. And they're from Temu too. They're one-sided, but I can glue them down on something, on the back of something. I like a cut apart for writing space. And there's a lot of different ones in here. So I have those I can use. And then I also got from Temu this, did I get this from Temu? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. These stamps, I guess I won't open them right now, but they're rubber stamps. This is an Alice here, and this is the Mad Hatter. And then there's some words and things in there. Oh, I picked up something else from my rubber stamps that I was using. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this is Wonderland and all that. So, but maybe I would like to try to use a couple of stickers. Let's see. So on the pockets, I don't think we need any stickers there. On this one, we don't need any stickers. It's all really nicely decorated. We could put something here. So let's just try to use a couple of stickers here before I go today. So that dream one would fit on there. Dream, that would be cute. Or here's another big one here. Oh, this is the one that says, why sometimes I believe so many 6 impossible things before breakfast. Same as the cut apart that we're trying to use, possibly. And then there's little ones here too, but you know what? Since this is I have plenty of room here to use the dream. I'm thinking, why not use that? And so, let's see. Let's put the first one on there. And we'll add a little bit of art glitter glue just to make sure it sticks here. I haven't used this in a couple of days, so no telling how it's going to flow here. This video will be posted after Christmas, but I was going to say it's being done, well, it doesn't matter when it's being done, but it's being done around Christmas time, I guess. And so I was going to say Christmas Eve, we had a nice, I'm going to call it a warm Christmas Eve because it got up to 64 degrees here and we didn't even have to, I had a sweater on but didn't have to wear a coat. So I loved that. And then Christmas Day it was getting up to 60. So also pretty warm, right, for this time of year. So I was really happy about that because, you know, I'm home on those days so I can do things when it's warm. If it's freezing cold outside, I wouldn't want to go outside and do anything. So got some organizing done. So a lot of times when I do something like this, I will not put it in a straight row because like it is on here, because it's hard to get something in a straight row. You know, you're going to be going this way or that way. So I will just kind of put it in some kind of cute, wonky little way so that it's cute. You see the word, you can read it, but I'm not trying to get it in a straight line. So let's see how we want to do this. Maybe I'll start this one down here. I'm going to leave plenty of room here for the, you know, so I don't punch through this with the, when I do the holes for the, wires, you know, the O wires. So I'm just going to put this one down here. All right, and then we'll go from there and see how it ends up because I don't have a plan here. We'll just see what looks good for the next letter and the next letter and try to spread them out evenly over the pocket and see how it looks, see how it comes out. I've got 5 letters, so this one maybe I'll put up here like this. I think I've had plenty of room for the E-A-M. Dream is the word, dream. All right. Yeah, I have done a straight line before, but on a pocket like this, I probably would have to draw a line with a pencil or something before if I was going to try to put this in a straight line, and then it still might not be straight. What if I don't draw my pencil line straight? So I think this looks fun and cute, doing something like this rather than trying to get a straight line. Okay, so we're going to put the E kind of like right in the middle of the pocket because, you know, 2 letters on either side of the E, the DR and an AM. So let's see where the middle is, about right there. D-R-E and the AM. All right. And you don't have to put glue on yours if you don't want to. If you're, you know, since I'm making this to sell, I want to make sure everything's extra secure. But if you're just making it for yourself and you're not worried about it, you don't have to put glue on your stickers. I just do that to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to put this one. See, that one's kind of tilted that way. I'm going to tilt this one the other way, maybe a little bit. There we go. And then the M hopefully will fit right there. That's the plan now. And see how cute it looks. You can read it, but you don't have to worry about having a straight line. So there we go. And this one's tilting that way, and this one's tilting that way, so I think it's pretty cute. I don't have to worry about being, you know, on the edge of the paper over here because the punch is going to go over here. So there we go. Isn't that adorable? I think it's pretty cute. Very nice. I love it. Okay. So let's see if we have any other pockets to decorate. That would be a good idea. And then as I'm flipping through here, you'll see the papers I've used. I did use some music paper in here where I reinforced. I ended up using the branding strip right here. I showed you some of the branding strips, how pretty they are. And this one just has flowers here and it says Alice in Wonderland there. And I thought, well, why not use that there? It looks pretty, and, you know, I'm using something that maybe some people would throw away and saving it from the trash. So let's see. I'm looking for pockets. The only other pocket I made so far, that's right, I didn't make any more pockets right now. I can make more. Oh, I have a tuck spot here. Let's see. I have a tuck spot. This is some wallpaper, but it doesn't need decorating really. It's a tuck spot, so, and it's not plain, so I don't need any decoration there. Let's see. Now some of these, oh, like this has, I might leave that. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to do those right now. I'm just going to decorate this other tuck spot right here. This one is my other pocket, actually. So let's look for something that will look cute on here now. So it's quite a different story here with the stripes, right? So let's see what will look cute on here. We'll pick a sticker out to go on here. That pink one right there that says Alice in Wonderland would look cute, or something that's like that blue one would just kind of disappear. The blue butterfly here, right here. And then, let's see. There's a little banner right here that would look cute. We could use part of it on there. I kind of want to just do a little something though. Like, let me see what we have here. I wonder if this little Alice would fit on there. She would look adorable on there. I think she might. There's a little Alice right here. She would look so cute because she's got her blue dress and she would be on the blue stripes. Yes. Let's put her, the coils are going to go over here. So let's put her over there. Yes, this is going to be so cute. And maybe I can put a word on here too. We'll look at the words in just a second. That's on the sticker sheet there. Let me get this down. Oh, and I want to put some rickrack on the pages since I got the rickrack out. I was like, well, I did want to, you know, I always like to decorate the pages a little bit with some trims. So that is super cute right here, little Alice. And then we'll put a little word beside her, maybe right here or down here. So we've got shine like the stars, Wonderland, wonderful, happiness, stay curious, Wonderland, dream. You already used the word dream in the back. So I think, I mean, there's big words like this, but that's not what I want here. I want something like a phrase or some words or something. So let's do the wonderful. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Because it matches her hair. And it'll look good on the yellow. I mean on the blue. The yellow will look good on the blue. It's like the same color as her hair, and it says wonderful. I know, that's a weird reason, right? But it will look good all together, is the point. Okay, let's put it, I think it looks good up here. I think it does. Wonderful. And I'm trying to get that straight. Okay, now, I don't want to like overdo it with the stickers everywhere, so I'm going to leave it at that. But that's super cute. So we could start on looking for spots for, let me get my lid here. Okay, so here's I got 2 yellows out of rickrack. I got this is like a golden yellow, and this is like a, you know, regular yellow. And this one matches her hair better, and I think I could put some there. And that kind of like strengthens the edges of the pages too. And we've got all this blankness here. So on title pages, a lot of times I will put something, some type of trim like this. It just really adds to it and looks really pretty. So let's, and the yellow the wide rickrack like this, the bigger rickrack's really easy to glue down usually. So I say usually because you never know what's going to go on, right? But, all right, so that, let me move my book over because I don't want to get glue on anything that I don't want glue on. So we'll just deal with this for a minute. And so I'm just going to, actually I'll put that aside for a second. Go ahead and put some glue on here, and you know, rickrack's like fabric, so using the fabric glue, Fabri-Tac. And so I'm just trying to get it down the middle of the rickrack in a solid line without getting too much on here. So let's see how I do. And I don't want to get it all over my fingers either, so I'm kind of like being a little spastic here as far as trying not to get my fingers in there. I think I'm doing pretty good. And I also have to get it on here before it dries, right? You know how fast it dries. So, all right. I think I've got a solid line. Let me see right here. All right, all right, all right. You know, it has to stick down forever, so I'm going to make sure there's enough glue on there. Okay, let's get our... There's no glue on here, so I'm not going to glue my page to the table. And then we're going to put this right here. Let me see if I can get the top even. And I kind of wanted to fill up that space, so that's why I didn't put it on the very edge. I just want to fill up that space there. Okay, isn't that cute? See her hair? Same color. Of course, you can put any color. Light blue would look cute too with that, with the Walt Disney, or her dress, or even this kind of purplish color. There you go. He's got a pinkish bow on, the little kitty cat. So there we go. Okay, let's see. I've got, what else? Where's my blue? Hold on. I've got the other gold that I showed you, and oh, I've kind of moved things around here and stacked things up now that I've got my clusters out. I've lost my blue. So let me pause for a second and find my blue. Just one second. Okay, I found my blue. I had put it away. I'm trying to decide if I want to put anything. I don't want this to be too heavy either when you're turning it. But I kind of would almost like to put something right here. Maybe a little bit of the ribbon. Just to make sure this page is nice and strong. Right here on the edge. And this doesn't really have any weight to it. I think I will do that. Okay, so let's glue that down. Again, putting my book to the side. And this particular page is a little more brown than the others for some reason. So I just don't want it to, when it's being handled, I don't want it to rip or crack or anything or get tattered. So this way we will prevent that. Plus, it looks pretty. Oh, that looks really pretty. My goodness, I didn't even think about the colors blending so well. But wow, that looks gorgeous. Just with that simple little bit of ribbon on there. Look at that. So beautiful. Okay, awesome. Okay, now I wanted to use some of the blue rickrack. So let's look for a spot. We could put a little bit of, I don't know if I want to put some on every, book page at this point. I might not, I don't know. Let's skip that one and look at this one here. Yeah, and then this one I want to put it on the very edge, so don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. Okay, let's see. Now, this is older rickrack. I mean, all my rickrack. I don't think I've ever bought new rickrack. You know what I mean? All my rickrack, all my rickrack is from thrift stores. I'll just say that right. And I won't include anything right now, anything else. But like seam binding, all that kind of stuff, it's all, I've never bought any new. It's all from thrift stores. And everything in this journal is all original, nothing's digital. You know what I mean? No digitals. So this rickrack, I was looking at it and I see how this is folded up. So I'm going to probably iron that whenever I go to use it. Just put the iron over that for a second and iron that flat. But I was going to say, one time I had some rickrack, some black rickrack. And I think it was even wrapped in cellophane. Like, it was old. Like, I got it from a thrift store. It was old. So it was old. And I opened it and I tried to use it and it just kind of like disintegrated in my hands. It was like really soft and it just like fell apart and disintegrated. I was like, oh my goodness. So if you have rickrack, it doesn't last forever. Just FYI. If you thought it lasted forever, it doesn't. So, you know, I've got a lot of it, so, but I don't hesitate to use it. I kind of have a source, and hopefully they always are getting new old rickrack in case I ever did run out. But yeah, I do like to use it, and that even encouraged me more to use it when I saw that. Like, what in the world? It just disintegrated. I didn't know it could do that, and it can. So this one, you can see I did put it out over the edge a little bit. So whoops, come back here. See this side? You can see it over the edge a little bit. And that'll look really cute on the side of the journal. So let's put that back together. And I've got the baby rickrack, so let's flip over to the next book page is right here. So we skipped one before. Let's skip one again. Find the next one. Here's the next one. This has a lot of color on it. And the other side, maybe we'll put the other one on this side. Just don't let me forget which way. This one with the cat goes forward, and then this one goes on the back side. I don't want to turn it over and do it this way. Then the story is kind of not right. I'm trying to keep the story straight without flipping my pages around. Okay, so then we got the baby rickrack. Now this is a little hard to glue down. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And it's a little twisted right there. I'm going to try to get a piece here. But yeah, this is a little hard to glue down because it's so thin. But it's so cute at the same time. But maybe we'll change our mind. Wait a minute. I said I was going to glue it on this side. Let me move my book so I can concentrate here. Okay, so it goes like this. And so we want it over here. Let me see what it looks like. Because I could change my mind and you just use the bigger one. Or I could use the yellow one. I think I'm going to try the bigger one. That would look cute. Don't get me wrong. But let's see what the yellow one looks like on here. The bright yellow one that matches her hair. See, that makes much more of an impact. Yeah, okay, we're going to use this one. So let's cut this. So we did a yellow, we did a blue, and now a yellow again. And as far as your length, you know, if it's a fraction, if you're trying to do the whole length like I am and you get it a fraction off and a little bit of pages showing, it doesn't matter. This one I'm going to put on the edge. I want it to show like the blue one that we just did. I want it to show over the edge. So again, we're going to do this little number. I'm going to try to go a little faster, but if I try to go too fast, then I get too much glue on there. So, because I'm squeezing harder and trying to go faster, and I just know what happens. I know what happens. I get glue everywhere. So, let me slow down. Do it right. And not get it everywhere. Okay. There we go. I feel like someone's underneath there. Got a little glue string there. Is there glue right there? Hold on, there's no glue right there. Is there? I don't know. I can't see it. Let me put a little bit more glue right there. Okay. Putting it right there. I'm trying not to get glue on my fingers. Okay. Ah! No! Did you see that? Why? Oh my goodness. Sheree. All right, now recover. Gotta recover from our little incident there. Okay, I want this on the edge so it pokes out over the edge a little tiny bit. And now we gotta recover from our little accident there. Hold on. Where are my baby wipes? Oh, I got a little one here. I got a little baby wipe. A little baby package of baby wipes. Okay. Oh, these are cute. Okay, so I'm gonna try to recover and get that glue off of there that I just dropped. It happens. All right, a little bit up here too. Get it off before it dries if you can. And don't tear your page. Okay, we did it. We did it. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop so I can let that dry. Now I got a wet spot right there. So I hope you enjoyed today's crafting and working on the Alice in Wonderland journal. I certainly did. I love every part of making a journal. So I am one day going to do the binding. A subscriber of mine asked me to do the binding on video, but it's not that it's hard. It's just that I have to concentrate and make sure I punch everything on the right side of, and I'm so afraid of making a mistake that I haven't got enough. I need a little bit more practice before I get to where I can do it and talk on video at the same time. So, because there are solutions if you do punch on the wrong side, and I know what they are. I already know what I would do if I were to punch a cover on the wrong side. I know exactly what I would do, but I'd rather not do it wrong. So here's what it looks like so far on the side. You can see the yellow one. Here's the blue one. It blends in a little bit more, but there we go. I might put a little bit of, I don't know if I'll put any lace in there or not, but oh, that looks really cute with the alternating. Let me see if I can show you. I can show you because I can move the cover around, but see the alternating blue and yellow there? Isn't that cute? Okay, so anyway, I'm going to end there, and probably when I come back now, I'm probably going to have a flip through for the next video. Not the next video. I don't know what the very next video is going to be, but the next video showing this journal, I'm going to probably have the flip through and just go ahead and finish it up. Decorating, putting in ephemera, all that kind of fun stuff. And then it will be in my shop. I usually pop it in my shop before the video, so if you want to keep an eye out, or, I have subscribers that let me know, and friends that let me know, that watch my videos, they let me know, like when I'm working on a journal, they like, oh, can I reserve that one? And the answer is yes, the first person that says they want to reserve it can reserve it. So if you're interested in reserving this one, let me know. My email is always below. Just email me. Email below is turquoisedreamingsheree@gmail.com. And, or if, you don't want to reserve it and you want to wait, just keep an eye on my shop, so when I pop it in there before, because I like to, I say in the video, it's in my shop. So, I like to have it in my shop before the video. So anyway, keep an eye on my shop or let me know. And I will see you in my next video. Can't wait to finish this little girl. So I'll see you then. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later.